Ancient Rome is truly the cradle of modern civilization. And not the medieval clowns who believed in magic and studied astrology seriously, but Rome itself, medicine, a well-organized army that conquered 3 continents, and a governmental system that allowed them to hold it all together. Everything was born there. Modern countries resemble Rome far more than a laughingstock like the medieval Neapolitan Republic. It's no surprise that the world also borrowed entertainment from there. Even if you don't follow UFC fights, you've likely heard of them. But what would UFC look like in Roman style? Far deadlier, more epic, and on a much larger scale. Today we dive into that very atmosphere and live a day in the shoes of a real, damn, gladiator. Meet Eliseo Faustus, an ordinary mid-ranking gladiator training in Roman barracks, near the Great Colosseum. His name probably surprises you. It's 185 AD, and if you remember our video about legionaries, Roman names were quite specific. That's entirely true. Lucius Aurelius Commodus sits on the throne, and Roman naming traditions were still in full effect. Our gladiator is called Eliseo Faustus because he is a slave, and slaves were usually not given formal names. Interestingly, legally, slaves were considered their owners' children but completely without rights, and names rarely mattered. Sometimes they were called by a nickname like First or Third, or simply Boy or Lad, though often a slave retained the name he had as a free person. Eliseo was enslaved somewhere in Spain, and his owner didn't bother, allowing him to keep his original name. Faustus is a nickname meaning lucky. Such nicknames were rarely given to slaves, usually for some achievement. In Eliseo's case, it was clear he was a good gladiator and had already earned money for his owner.